Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Uzu, music producer, and today I wanted to make a tutorial on how to make a filthy professional sounding drum and bass beat, because this is something that I really wanted to, like, I struggled with this, and now I don't really as much anymore, but it was really hard for me to find a good tutorial on how to do this, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this for you guys. So if you got any questions, I'll leave it in the comments. Now, the only thing is, I have a ton of like samples, like I've got a lot of sound effects and sound files that you probably might not have. So you just gotta get stuff that sounds similar, but I'll show you the general trend. So I'm gonna use Vengeance sound packs because people have those most often. But alright, so first off, the drum and bass usually around 180 to 172. So I'm going to set mine, that's beats per minute by the way, the tempo. So I'm going to set mine to 172. Now, I'm just going to make a simple beat, so let's set this to 8 beats to a bar for this pattern. So now let's load up some samples. Now, the sound effects you choose really decide how your music sounds. But for the kick, it really is up to you, but I find something that sounds a little bit like softer. It's not like a really hard kick, but we're gonna try to get something that sounds a little like this. Except that that's a much slower beat, so more like this. All right? But first off, let's first just make a new beat. So kicks, soft kicks. Just gotta keep looking until you get a good one. Actually, number one is pretty good. Okay, so now we got to get a clap, and alright, I'm kind of going to use a combination of a snare and a clap, so let's try this one actually, make it a bit quieter though. So actually, let's just make the beat right now, so. And you see the kick, I thought was pretty good, but now when I listen to it, it kind of sucks, so. This one sounds good. Alright, this should be good. But the clap, you see, the clap sounds like it's taking, or the snare, like it's taking too much space. So load it into the mixer. I put it on channel FX2. So now I'm going to just load my parametric EQ and let's see how the clap's doing. So we want to make it only high pass filters. High pass means that only the higher frequencies get heard. So now we want to add some hats, right? I mean, our kick isn't perfect, but actually, if you want to, I always like adding sound goodyizer. That always makes it sound a little better. This is it with sound goodyizer. This is it without. But not too much though, because it gets pretty out of hand really quickly. So now we're gonna add some cymbals. So you wanna like 1 or 2 open hats, and then most of them are just closed hats. So closed hats. This sounds pretty good. And you see how there's this like, you hear something really high pitched and it's kind of annoying. That's why I want to open up the EQ again and see, now it's not as annoying. But I don't really like that sound in the first place, so. And there's something weird with this hi-hat, because it seems to be only coming out of my left speaker. It makes me think that it was rendered out wrong or something. What the hell just happened? I'm on pattern 3? Okay. Let's actually move this to pattern 1, so. My bad. Gotta set this to 8, by the way. And then just continue what we were doing to the close too. And I think that sounds pretty good. Except you want to make it quieter. Now here's what makes it really stand out from normal beats, which, like, you want to have the like the alternating hi-hats. So what I do is I use the same hi-hat and I put one here and one here, but what you got to do is you got to change the pitch a little bit so it's different. So let's put one more and see what happens. And then let's put one right here, and then, or actually right here, rather. So that sounds pretty good already. And now we just gotta put it in the same place. And I like to change it around. We're gonna do this with another hi-hat anyway, so. Oh, whoops, my bad. So. Alright, let's open up another Vengeance file. I like a hi-hat that's kind of quiet and the initial hit isn't as rough, so this one sounds pretty good. And what you also want to do, this is kind of key, you want to add a small delay, and also let's add a sound goodizer. Let's move this down. Move down again. Now you want to add a delay so that it kind of gives everything a rolling effect. But very slight. Here's it without the effects. Here's it without the effects. Here's it with the effects. So it's a big difference. Like, changes the song. Now you can also add some more cymbals. Put them on the same effect. Except you can't really hear it, so put it on a different effect and apply the similar thing. Now what you want to do is you also want to put some open hats. Now I like to put one on the third beat. Actually, hold up. I like to put one on the third beat. Let's try this one. Alright, and now I also like to, you have to have a ride too. Rides really make it all sound better. A ride is something that like goes every beat. So just check this out. And this isn't. This is coming along pretty nicely. It really matters what sound effects you use. I'm limiting myself only to Vengeance right now, but there's a lot more hi-hats you can choose from. So let's try this one. Because like you always want to have something going on in the background. Really, you never have want to just quiet in between hits. See, there's a lot of blank space, and that's what you do not want, because that will ruin the song, and it'll make it seem kind of shitty. So, and let's actually go back to the notes, and we're gonna change what note they're on. We're gonna make it all one note higher, so it gives it a little more contrast. And you can add more stuff if you want to. Like I'm gonna put this is probably not gonna sound very well, but it's just an example of stuff you can add. Make it very quiet though. That actually doesn't sound too bad. And if you want to speed it up to 180, go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna add this one. So that's about it. Now, if you want to make something really cool, just add wrong one. Sorry. I like it to look sexy. So you can just add some whatever bass you want to, like a nice, I don't know, like a Reese bass or something, and give it some feeling. Hold up, let me just load this up. Reese bass should be, where is my Reese bass? Just give me a second here. Bass, Reese bass. And now just listen to this. Hold up, that's a little off. Here we go. And that's about it. If you guys want the FLP, I will have it posted in the link description. So I'll save it as a drum and bass tutorial beat. Save it to my desktop, and I will put it in the description. So if you guys want to, if you guys want to check it out, feel free to do that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you want more tutorials on how to do shit in FL Studio, let me know. And see you guys later.